Alrighty then, hey, this is Wentus yet again, and I'm going to be continuing my Let's Play of Persona 3 FES. Last time we spent a lot of time with Social Link, oh wait a minute, sorry, for some reason I was thinking last time we started our Social Link with Maya, but I got a bit confused there. I was a bit thrown off because I just edited that episode, so yeah. Either way, tonight we're going to be going to Tartarus. Everyone's all set, and one thing to note, we're going to be trying to get to that barricade in Tartarus that they mentioned. I'm pretty sure we can make it to it no problem, assuming that nobody gets tired. Just in case, though, I'm going to avoid any unnecessary fights. So yeah, gonna be a lot of dodging shadows this time. However, there is a secondary goal this time. Right now, there is a persona that we want to get before we leave Tartarus tonight, and that is Omoikane of the Hierophant Arcana for the elderly couple. We're gonna be spending a lot of time with them in the upcoming couple weeks. So, let's try to get up as fast as we can. Oh, for some reason I was expecting Mitsuru to comment there. That's right, we've already been to this floor, so usually she won't comment unless there's something really weird going on, which can happen. There are random events here in Tartarus, and why are... Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I'm kind of over-leveled now, so shadows get afraid now. Either way, though, Omoikane, I'm pretty sure... Oh, wanted to avoid that fight. I forgot that shadows are much more perceptive in this game. As I've said before, I've played a lot of Persona 4, and they're very different in that game. Either way, though, Omoikane, I believe we can get from shuffle time in this game, or at least at this point in the game. I know we can get it shuffle time at some point. I believe in this area is where we can. Okay, there's the exit. Let's just try to run past him. But yeah, if we can't get it from shuffle time, though, we will be able to get... there's another option we have, and that is to get an angel and fuse it with our Nekomata to get a Omoikane. Of course, we'd still need our Nekomata for our social link with Kenji, so in order to get that back, we will need a Pixie and an Opsaris. So yeah, there's probably going to be a lot of shadow grinding if I don't just find an Omoikane. So, let's hope we find one. Let's just run past this guy. As long as they're facing away, you can usually just run right past them. Also, they can't chase you up these stairs.
It saw me. Guess I gotta fight.
Yeah, that's our party members getting caught. Oh!
One enemy detected.
Crap, this reminds me. We actually have to head back to the first floor. I completely forgot we have to accept Elizabeth's requests, and one of them is to kill these guys, which are the grave beetles.
Roger. I'll attempt to analyze the enemy.
I want to say they're weak to Agi, so I'm going to try that first. Yeah, we're going to be taking that path back. Oh, they're not weak to Agi. Oh, by the way, these guys are pretty tough. When I mentioned that there are enemies that, like if there's a tiny shadow on the map. Oh, we don't have Garu skills. Shoot. But yeah, if there's a tiny enemy on the map, odds are it's going to be one very tough enemy. This is what I was talking about. This is probably the strongest single enemy we can come against at this point in the game. As you can see, it's taking several hits to take down. And it can hit our party members for about half their health. Still, it shouldn't be much longer. Yeah, I think I can finish it off with an Agi right here. There we go.
Keep up the good work.
Do we get a shuffle time off that? Awesome. Nekomata. Okay, good to know that we can find a Nekomata from these shuffle times, so I won't have to fuse one again. But yeah, I'm going to head back to the first floor and accept Elizabeth's requests. And I believe we can turn in that one for getting the pine resin from Yukari. That shadow just completely ignored us. I'll take it. But yeah, gonna head back to the first floor. Let's see, what were her requests again? I know one of them was for hunting grave beetles. And I believe the other one was for finding a particular sword, I want to say. Okay, let's see if we can... no, we can't. Okay, let's just head back to the first floor. And I guess I can stop speculating about whatever request Elizabeth had for us, because I can actually check now. Luckily, we didn't get in too many fights. It shouldn't be a problem. I'm just worried that my party members will get tired before we get to the next boss. I know there's at least one more boss. At least I think there is. So let's see. Oh yes, this is that soybean powder. Oh, pine resin. I was gonna say, I could have sworn it was pine resin. Either way. I'm not really sure what soybean powder looks like. Oh, I didn't know you were an expert on soybean powder. Okay. Wonder why she decided to research that. Best if you figure that out. But we got 2 purifying rice. I believe that cures status ailments, or is that the one that casts a light spell on the enemy? I don't remember. Okay, looks like we have a new one for performing Jack Brothers, which we can't do just yet. Juzumaru, we could do that one fairly soon. Visiting Paolo and Yamal, as I mentioned, I'll do that after school one of these days. Probably, you know, might be able to do it tomorrow. No, we're spending tomorrow with Maya, so we won't be able to do that. First old document, we'll get that when that's necessary. And yeah, Beetle Shell, here we go. This is the one that we'll almost certainly be able to get right now. And I'll take the one for Juzumaru just in case we happen to come across Golden Chest. And by the way, you can cancel requests, but they cost you yen in order to cancel them. We don't have anything to fuse yet, so let's just go ahead back up. I'll meet you when we were at the floor that I was at before. Or rather, the floor after, because you don't need to see another randomly generated floor. Alright, made it back to the next floor. Another powerful foe. Alright, so we just need to keep making our way up the tower. I believe there's only one more boss before we reach the end here. Or not the end, but reach the blockade. So I think we're good on that front. I haven't fought any enemies since we did this. And oh yeah, that reminds me. The enemies that were afraid of us because we're over-leveled. They actually, not only will they avoid fighting us, but if we did fight them, they would actually have the status ailment of afraid in battle. I'm going to try to sneak this. Ooh, camo shirt. That is really nice, actually. I'm going to equip that right now. Yeah, I can switch up. It has resist fire on it. Is Yukari weak to fire? No, she's weak to electricity, and Junpei's resistant, so I'll take the resistance to fire. I'm the best one who can take it right now. But later on, we'll have other options. Nah, it'll still be the best on me, just because I'm the only one who can have personas that are different. There we go, got an Opsaris from that shuffle time. Also, I'm going... yeah, I'll have Yukari heal us up, instead of healing everyone up myself. Nope, not check status. There we go, request healing. Don't want to get too low on health while wandering around here. Either way, though, what was I saying? Oh yeah, nice piece of equipment, glad we got it. And, yeah, I believe there's only one boss ahead of us. However, if there are 2, we might be in trouble. Right, I've already been here. Wait a minute, and where are the stairs? Are they this way? Oh yeah, I haven't gone this way. For some reason, I thought I already had. Oh, stairs are right here. Just want to get to the stairs as quickly as possible here, just because I don't want anyone getting tired. No, we're fine. We'll be at full strength when we get there. Of course, if we were tired, there would be big problems fighting. Oh good, the stairs are right here. I should really be exploring more to find that gold chest. Oh, next floor already, wow. Could have sworn it would be further away than that. But I guess early on in the game, it actually has the enemies pretty close to you usually. Oh yeah, and the thing I mentioned earlier, they would have enemies that are afraid like this. If I were to fight that, some of the enemies in battle would be afraid, which means I believe they're more likely to miss, and they sustain more critical hits. I'm not sure off the top of my head of what the fear status ailment does, but I believe those parts of it are included. Okay, that treasure box would be nice, but yeah, I'm not going to risk a fight. Because from what I can tell in this game, how quickly you get tired is entirely based on how many fights you get in and nothing else. I thought before that it had something to do with SP... Ooh, luckily the shadow can't spot us when we're up here. Alright, I'm gonna wait for it to turn around and try to strike it from behind. Yep. Okay, Gold Shadow, perfect.
That's a rare form. Teach it a lesson.
It's a shame we didn't have a request to kill Gold Shadows, because there will be requests to kill Gold Shadows, but we don't have that opportunity just yet. Okay, it's not gone yet. Unfortunately, these things have really high agility, so they dodge a lot of attacks.
That was easy.
But yeah, we got that, and that gets us another wealth coin. So, a bit more yen. Now, let's see, is it around here? Okay, stairs here. So let's just head up and get our access point. And yes, on every boss floor, there will be an access point that allows you to teleport back to it. 3 shadows this time again. Usually it swaps every other boss fight between having 3 shadows and 1 shadow. Oh, those are all hands as well. Yes, now that that's reactivated, I'm gonna head back to the first floor just so I can stock up and save. But I'm pretty sure we're strong enough to take on these shadows right now. I think I know their weakness as well off the top of my head, but I'm not entirely certain. So, okay, we didn't find any other grave beetles, and we didn't find the treasure. So yeah, we're pretty much set to go fight this thing. I'm almost certain that the blockade is after this boss. If it's not the end of the world. We should be strong enough to take on the next boss after this even. Because yeah, once the enemies in an area start being afraid of you, that usually means you're strong enough to fight any boss until the next blockade. Okay, let's see what these guys have. They're very large.
It must be guarding this area. It's strong, so be careful.
Dancing hands.
Roger. I'll attempt to analyze the enemy.
One thing I should mention is that I always scan enemies in boss fights, and I mentioned that bosses, you won't actually learn their weaknesses by scanning them. However, your allies will know what they're resistant to, so they won't be using skills that are worthless on them. Still, I'm going to try an Augie to start off because I'm not absolutely certain about what their weakness is. Okay, so, oh, they're very resistant to fire, actually.
This thing won't give up.
Okay, after this round, I'm going to change attacks. Ooh, Cleave did quite a bit. Okay. They have Bufu. Glad they used that on me. Oh, glad they used that on me, too, because... Okay, that I'm even more happy they used on me because I'm resistant to that. Okay, yeah. So they have Bufu and Zio. I believe Junpei's weak to Bufu? Or is he weak to Garu? I can't remember what Junpei's weak to, actually. But, Yukari is weak to Zio, so these guys are primarily magic casters. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna set Yukari on heal and support so we always have someone healing. And Junpei, you seem to be our best damage dealer right now, so I'm gonna assign you to attack the one that's lowest health. Whenever there's 3 of these enemies, I make a point of just attacking the one that's the lowest health. Okay, next up is Yukari, so she'll definitely heal me. I'm gonna try switching things up. I want to say they're weak to Bufu, so I'm going to attempt that. If not, I'll switch back to Aramitama and use its spells, or use its physical spells. Let's see. Okay, oh, they're resistant to Bufu too.
Hang in there.
If only I knew their weakness. I'm pretty sure... Oh, critical. Very nice, Junpei. But because he's on a assigned target, he's not going to attempt to hit anything else. He's just going to hit it again.
Couldn't finish it off.
Okay, Bufu on me. Luckily, I'm resistant to that now. Augie on Junpei, he's extremely resistant to that. And Bufu on Yukari, that's... Ooh, she's chilled. But she'll recover from that before she can attack. Man, I really wish we had some party healing spells. Unfortunately, I gave up my Orpheus infusion before, and I don't think you can even get Orpheus back for a long time. So I don't even have the option to use Cadenza. This just got a lot more difficult. They don't have wind spells from what I can tell, at least I don't think they do. Could remain resistant to their ice abilities, or resistant to their fire. And that'll give us the option to heal as well. And Cleave has proven effective against them. However, what's the difference in strength between Aramitama and Nakamata? Nakamata has much higher strength. And higher endurance. I think I'm gonna go with... And yeah, I know for a fact these things have physical attacks that are bash attacks. So, or strike attacks, I believe the technical term is. So yeah. I'll go ahead and switch to Aramitama.
Takiba is frozen. Cover her.
She'll be fine. She'll recover from it on her turn. And also, one thing I did not mention before is that, and I just completely blanked on what I was about to say. I'm going to go ahead and just use Bash on this guy, and that should finish him off. Oh, they're weak to that! Okay, that is awesome. Okay, they're weak to strike attacks then. Glad I made the right choice then.
Struck the enemy's weak point.
Okay, This makes things so much easier.
Attack again.
Here's our chance. Let's get him.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Get back here.
This is a bit risky because I'm low enough health to where if they both hit me, I will die. Yukari's going to heal herself because she's on lower health than I am. That's where the risk comes in. She'll be fine, though.
Time to shake things up a bit.
And notice how he said time to shake things up? That means that he's switched targets from what I was instructing him to do. Zio on Junpei, that's okay. Magaru, that's really bad.
Glory's down.
Luckily, in this game, if they use... Okay,
In there.
I should have explained something. Magaru is something kind of special. Okay, just wanted to... Oh, I didn't get my turn. Crap, I forgot about that because I had to get up. Yeah, okay, Magaru is a Garu spell that hits everyone, so they do have Garu spells. But this is still our only way of using Bash, so don't really have much choice. But yeah, Magaru hits everybody, but if it hits a weakness, they don't get it once more, which is good. At least for us right now. Okay, what I'm going to do this turn is I'm going to use Bash twice again. I don't think Yukari will heal me afterwards. And what I'm going to do... Oh, we actually got to hear Minato's voice there for a second.
Wisely chosen attack.
Here's our chance for an all-out attack.
No.
If you say so.
Junpei isn't up, so the all-out attack definitely would not finish them off. And also, Junpei would miss out on the experience even if we did kill them. Plus, since Yukari will be healing herself this turn. Okay, I'm just going to count on this for Junpei. I'm going to revive Junpei because he would miss out on experience. Oh, she's healing me, thank God. Okay, that means we're completely safe for this. So yeah, they're going to spend their turns getting up.
This is not good.
So we're not at risk. I'll be able to use Bash again before there's any risk. Ah, Junpei. Because he's down, he's not going to take part in the all-out attack that's about to happen, but oh well. Gonna have to get by without him. At least there's only one enemy left. Actually, I might just kill it with this attack. Either way, I'm just glad Junpei's getting the experience, and that's what matters. Alright, that's done with.
Keep up the good work.
Okay, I was kind of afraid there. Oh, we got 3 Mazio gems. Just like there's Magaru, there is Mazio, so that'll allow us to use Zio on all enemies if we use those. Did we get a level up out of that? We didn't. Huh. Even our allies didn't get leveled up. Wow, I was kind of expecting a level up there. Oh well, let's go ahead and claim our treasure. 2 Chewing Souls. Those restore a fair amount of SP. By the way, for some reason, I don't know why I always make this comparison, but the names of SP restoring items in this game, it always reminds me of tobacco for some reason. I don't know why, but it always does. Probably the biggest reason as to why is because, I mean, there's Chewing Soul and Snuff Soul, and there's also, of course, Chewing Tobacco and Snuff Tobacco. I don't know, it always makes me think of tobacco whenever it has the names of those. Maybe that's just me, though. Either way, though, let's go up to the next floor. The barrier should be about 2 floors away from us now. Yes, I know, that's... She's giving advice on... Yes, the experience you gain when you win a battle is shared amongst those of your battle party. If you take things on by yourself, you individually get a lot more experience. That's beside the point, though. I'm gonna ignore the enemies here. I think we actually have not reached the next... As I was saying before, I accidentally... Ooh, short sword. Is that better than my current sword? Yeah, as I was saying before I was interrupted by accidentally getting into battle, I don't think we're to the... Oh, short sword is actually a downgrade over our base weapon. Wow, why would we ever get that? Either way, though. Let's see. Normally, Mitsuru would say the enemies are weaker here for some reason when we're approaching the barrier. Or if there are fewer enemies. Okay, yep, definitely another boss fight to go. So, okay, that's actually kind of worrisome. I'm gonna have to avoid any and all fights, and given how that last boss fight went, since we lost Junpei, this next fight might be a bit risky. Let's try to make it up to the 14th floor first and foremost, though, and worry about how powerful the enemy is when we get there. If we have to grind, we will. Oh, but I'm really worried. We're not gonna get another chance to get... You see, the old document deadline is coming up, and there won't be another Saturday before that actually hits. So we're going to be actually in trouble if we don't make it there now. Oh, stronger than the one you sensed before. Odd. But yeah, this boss will definitely be the last one. Typically, I was thinking there are usually 3 bosses, but unfortunately I grinded way too much on our first trip to Tartarus, or at least our first trip where we chose to go to Tartarus. And that resulted in us getting tired really early, or a lot earlier than I intended us to, at least. Okay, I want our party members to catch up a bit so that they don't get caught in a fight accidentally. But yeah, because I grinded so much, we were only able to take on 1 boss. Normally that last boss we just fought should have been taken care of last Saturday. But I done goofed on that one and ended up making it so we couldn't. That's why I'm being very frugal with our fights. I think frugal would be the correct word to use. I'm trying not to do any fights that are unnecessary. Let's see. Stairs past. Golden chest. I don't care what shadows we have to fight. This should have... Oh, Shirt of Chivalry. It didn't actually have the quest item in it. Typically it would. Let me actually check. We did take that request, didn't we? Juzumaru. Katana obtainable from the first block. Should have been in that gold chest. Usually if you have the request, it'll be there. That is really bizarre, actually. But yes, retrieving a beetle shell will take care of that later. I could take on the beetle myself if necessary. But yeah, we got Shirt of Chivalry. That's actually a really good piece of equipment this early on. If we put that on, as you can see, it has resist pierce low. Oh, is this the one that I think it is? Let me actually check. It is! This is actually a very special piece of equipment. As you can see, it has a mark on it there. I'll be talking about this later, but that mark actually changes based on who wears it in the party. If Junpei were to wear it, he actually has a different mark on the back of it. But yeah, for now, I'm going to be the one wearing this. And I'm going to go ahead. I don't think Yukari can equip the weapon that, or the other piece of equipment that I just dropped. Just in case, though, I'd rather have Yukari survive since she is our healer. Oh, she can take the camo shirt. And I don't want the resist fire on Junpei. It'd be really pointless. But yeah, that's taken care of now. Managed to get past that shadow anyway. Okay, that was just all around really nice. But yeah, as you can see, there's actually equipment in this game that changes the appearance of your character, or other characters for that matter. And this will get interesting as the game goes on. I'm completely turned around now. This place is called a labyrinth for a reason. This is a very large floor. I just want to find the stairs as quickly as possible. I feel like we're going to have to go this way. Let's see if we can't get past you without issue. Okay, good. Stairs here. Don't get in a fight. Don't get in a fight. Oh, good. He was about to get into a fight. If your allies are in a fight, you can't move on to the next floor. And same thing of, if your allies are knocked down, you can move on, but they will automatically go home when you do that. Yes, one very strong shadow is here. Not gonna even get a peek at it till I do this. Gonna head down. We're missing a little bit of SP, so I'm gonna go ahead down to the first floor just to restore at least that much. Well, guys, bad news. I lost the fight. In fact, I actually decided to look it up to see how strong we're supposed to be. Our party is supposed to be level 8 before we fight this thing. And, yeah, currently I'm level 7, but Yukari's level 5, as is Junpei. That enemy basically made it so that we couldn't even damage it. And I got it to about half health, but... yeah, I'm gonna need to grind for a bit before we go back to fight that thing. So I'm going to do that off screen. I'm going to cut ahead until we can fight it again. And of course, if we have any new enemies, I'm going to go ahead and show those as well.
2 enemies detected.
Speaking of new enemies, we have the Trance Twins here.
Roger. I'll attempt to analyze the enemy.
Now, I'm pretty sure these guys are weak to fire, just off the top of my head. Or maybe that's only in Persona 4.
Attack again.
Nope. Definitely in this too. And I think these guys are weak to Bufu, but I'm just going to go ahead and use Agi just because, why not? Yeah, one of the biggest things that would be nice for this is that, oh wait, I forgot, our allies are actually level 5. For some reason I thought if they could reach level 5, oh wow, that was only 3 experience. But yeah, if our allies could reach level 5, then they would have Garu and Agi, but they already have those, so don't know what I was thinking. So about that whole grinding thing, I wanted to do that really badly, but after just 3 fights, Yukari got tired, and we need to do this fight tonight. We don't really have any choice. So I guess we're gonna keep trying at this guy until I win. Oh god, this is bad. Because we don't have the strength to grind anymore, and we have to get this done tonight. This is really awkward. Oh, let's do this.
It seems you've attracted the Guardian's attention. Its arcana is the Chariot.
Okay, now let's see. I know what this guy has. I'm gonna go ahead and scan him.
I'll attempt
Alright,
to
I should
analyze the enemy.
actually hold that up long enough to show the charts on there. But yeah, I did look it up on this guy, so as you know, he has no weakness. That makes this significantly harder. I'm gonna set Yukari to heal and support for this whole thing, and Junpei onto assigned target. I'm going to stick with my Aramitama. Bash, unfortunately, is reflected, so that creates a problem. I want to Raccoon to him, but honestly, at this point, I think what I'm gonna have to do, because last time I did was I decided to Raccoon to him, switch to Nekomata, and just start healing, because Yukari and I could barely keep the party alive. I think what we're gonna have to do is just go all out with attacking him. Just use everything we have every turn, and try to take him down before he can take us down. I think that's our only real chance. Because Yukari, pretty much after the first few turns, she's gonna be kept down by that Mazio. And unfortunately, it's also resistant to fire, which is our only other form of attack, unless we want to get out our level 3 Opsaris. So we're kind of in trouble against this thing. And I would grind to get a better persona for this fight, but that isn't really an option. Sorry, I thought I heard an alarm or something. But yeah, if we just focus all of our efforts onto attacking, I think we can take it down before it can take us down. Maybe. It will have to be lucky. This is going to be really tricky. But yeah, Yukari doesn't get her turn because she keeps on getting knocked down like that. Basically, every time it uses Mazio, we're in trouble. Okay, it's using Tarukaga on itself. That's going to give Yukari a chance to heal herself. But yeah, this is really problematic, because if Yukari goes down, this fight's basically over.
Help me!
Oh no, we're just going to have to hope at this point. Hope that we don't miss, and that we are able to kill it before it can kill us. Oh. That's bad. That's really bad. Okay, I'm going to use an item on this. I'm going to use our only bead chain. I hate using an item this powerful this early in the game, but I don't think we really have much choice if we want to survive this fight. Wait a minute, I have an idea. I'm going to use those Aguilau gems that we picked up from, I believe, the first boss fight. So those will be actually very valuable to us. Okay, good, he's using Assault Dive, and it missed! Oh my god, that's amazing. But yeah, I'm going to be using items a lot in this fight, because usually when I'm got my back against the wall is when I use items. Aguilau is just a stronger version of Agi, and he'll be dealing more damage every time we use it on him. And of course, Yukari is the only one who's fighting that's not being resisted against at this point. So her Garu does about as much as any of our attacks. Okay, its attack is reverted, and it's using Mazio. Fantastic. We're not going to be able to use another heal like that, so we're just going to have to use everything we've got. Just full-on assault is our only legitimate option. I'm sorry if I'm being repetitive, I'm really nervous about this fight, and I'm not sure what else to say other than just give it everything we've got. Pierce attack? I didn't know it had a pierce attack. Thought it just had assault dive. Weird. But yeah, Yukari should heal me this turn, so we'll be okay, I hope. Please say she's using that on me. Okay, I think we can win this fight now. As long as Junpei and I don't miss. I don't think an Aguilau gem can miss anyway. Yeah, he should be going down. Oh good, he used Tarukaja, which means Yukari can heal us further, and I can use another Aguilau gem. No! Okay, apparently Aguilau gems can in fact miss. Good to know. I think this fight should still be winnable though. Hope. Yeah. In fact, I can end this with a regular Agi instead of having to risk a gem. Holy cow, that was bad. Well, we're both on full health, so Yukari should just attack this turn. Oh, that wasn't enough to finish it. Come on, Yukari, you got this. Come on, Yukari. Yes! Okay, Junpei doesn't get experience, which means he falls significantly behind on experience. But oh well, that is really valuable, and we got a Balm of Life for that. Balm of Life fully revives a party member. And we got a level up, of course. Good. Yukari should get one too, I assume. She did not. Gonna go ahead and use a revival bead on Junpei. Oh my god, that was way too close. But yeah, I'm gonna have to do some grinding still tonight, but I'm just glad we won that. Yep, we got 2 treasure chests for our trouble this time. Another Balm of Life for that, and a Soma. Soma, I believe, fully restores an ally's HP and SP. I might be mistaken on that. Actually, let me go ahead and check that. I don't know that off the top of my head for some reason. Soma, fully restores party's HP and SP. Okay, that's even better than I thought. Okay, so let's go down and heal, and I'm going to save. And I think I'll be ending the episode off here, actually. Because there might be a couple new enemies that I come across while trying to grind to get an Omoikane. But for the most part, the party's just going to get tired, and I'm just going to have a very slow time grinding. I mean, technically I only need to get another Pixie and an Angel or an Omoikane, whichever one comes first, but whatever. Either way, though, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end that off here. You guys don't need to witness me grinding. That's going to be it for now. Well, as per usual, guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And if you did enjoy and you'd like to support me, the best way you can is by telling your friends about these videos. Seriously, it makes a huge difference. And if you haven't already and you'd like to see more of my content, feel free to hit that subscribe button. Or don't. Either way, really. This has been Wentus. Thank you guys very much for watching. And I'll see you guys next time when we continue this game of Persona 3 FES. See you then.